Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first edition, a new staple in the Foot Talks FC YouTube channel called Let's Talk Haitian Football. Now, since most of my content pretty much is content about the Haitian national team, especially the live streams and such, I decided to this is something that came up in my head way before I did this, before I started recording, and I made a thumbnail. I made a thumbnail that goes towards that. So before I get into that, before I get into everything else, I just want to say welcome to Let's Talk Haitian Football. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, as well as share with your friends, and let's get the show on the road. All right, so as it appears right here, the FHF have made a release saying that upon the invitation of the Federation of Ecuadorian Football, the Haitian women's team will stay in Quito, Ecuador, with 2 friendly matches against the local team, which is the under-17 local women's selection. They will play on Friday, May the 31st, and June 4th, which is on a Tuesday. So, now from when I looked at the comments earlier, which was displayed here, it doesn't look like that much people. I don't know. I don't know if people are against it. I know one person was against it from one of the comments that I've seen, but I think that I think it's a little bit too soon. Am I honest? Excuse me, my mic is a little wobbly. I think it's a little bit too soon for us to do that, for the Federation to do that, but you know, I mean, if they're able to, but of course, some players are probably going to be tired. I mean, Dumont is going to have to play a Champions League final, a Women's Champions League final, and also, I think before then, she's probably going to have to, excuse me, she's going to have to play she's probably going to have to play a league final as well as a semifinal, probably. That's if there's 2 legs or one. But I really honestly don't know how to feel or what to say on this matter. But if the players are available, they're available. If they're not available, then I don't know. That's all I could say. I don't know. But that's all that I have on that current situation right now. But here is the nitty gritty that I want to get into very, very quick. And here's my take on what I'm about to say. You know what? Forget that. Let me just show it to you. So, as it appears, right now, this is the pre-list for the World Cup 2026 tournament. Elimination tournament. So, as it says, as I translated it, the 2026 World Cup playoffs, manager Sébastien Migné has revealed a 30-player pre-list ahead of the Grenadiers' next 2 games, crucial for the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Migné has announced the formation of a pre-list containing 30 players from whom he will make his final selection. The Haitian selection is indeed preparing to face St. Lucia and Barbados on June 6th and 9th of 2024, respectively, in Bridgetown at the Wildy AstroTurf Stadium. These meetings will mark the start of Haiti's campaign in Group C of the first round in the World Cup qualifiers, which is pretty much the second round, but it's the real first round, with the United States, Mexico, and Canada as host countries in 2026. And I will read all of these players' names. So, Give me just 1 second. All right. All right. So this here, this is a you know what? I'm just gonna let you know how I feel about this list after I read the names. Gardien, or goalkeeper in English, Alexandre Pierre from RC Strasbourg in France. In the second division, SC Bastia, Johnny Placide, our main goalkeeper for many years. Uh, this is a this is the second time in a pre-list where where a player from the national championship Ligue Les Première Division in Haiti, Gouli Elien from Real Hope FA, and Josue Duverger from União Desportiva de Santarém, which is in Portugal. These are all the four keepers: Pierre, Placide, Elien, Duverger. Defenders: Ricardo Ade from LDU Quito, Jean-Kevin Duverne from FC Nantes, Francois Dulis from KS Ignatia Rogozine, who currently just won a cup. So congratulations to him for winning the cup with his club. Carlin Darkus from Dutch Premier, from top flight Dutch side Vitesse. Garvin Mentusala from Canadian Premier League club FC Forge. Martin Experience from SO Cholet in the second division, or I respectfully believe the third division. Duc Lacroix from Colorado Springs in the USL. Stefan Lumbes from Lokomotiv Sofia in Bulgaria. And Figens Clerville from America de Caille, which is in the Haitian First Division. Milieu de terrain, or midfielders: Leverton Pierre from US Avranches, Carlfred Saint from FC Dallas in the MLS, Danley Jean-Jacques from FC Metz in Ligue 1 or Ligue 1, Christopher Atis from Ferral Pisalo, Belmar Joseph Jr. from Villanova University, Olivier Woodensky Pierre from Real Hope FA in the Haitian First Division. Derek Etienne makes it back into the list for the first time in quite a while. For Toronto FC in the MLS, and Chenil Lorenz Lebrun, who is in my opinion, a fantastic and talented homegrown player from Cavalli, who also won the under 14 CFU Caribbean Championship with Haiti in 2021. Also was a part of the under 17 team that just made the CONCACAF Championship, the under 17 CONCACAF Championship, alongside Brian Destin. I think I was right with that. I believe so. And the attackers. Dundee St. Louisius from OB Odense in Denmark. Danny Jean from US Avranches. Fons Di Piero makes it back into the list after not making the last one after a friendly match against French Guiana, which did not leave any good of an impression on the people. Sorry for how I just said that. Impression. Montpellier from FC Versailles. Fabrice Picot from Vancouver in the MLS. Dukins Nazon in the Super League, which is in Turkey, who plays for Kayserispor. Brian Labissiere from Stade Athletic Spinalien. Ronald Lodamis makes it back into the list for the first time since 2021, if I can respectfully recall, from the 2021 Gold Cup, which was supposed to be our revenge year, in my opinion. But hey, we ball. And last but not least, Wubens Philogen from Wanament FC in the Haitian First Division. So, my if I were to give a very, very, very honest take on this. Oh, excuse me. This is my first time working on this thing. If I were to give my first thought on this, okay. Oh my gosh. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna say. I don't think this list is any way, shape, or form strong. I don't think this list is desirable enough for us to believe, hey, we can make it. Like, we can. Because keep in mind, some of these guys have played against these teams that we're going to face in the. God willing, if we make the third and final round in God's grace, some of these players who have never even faced these teams before, except at an under 17 level, they're gonna have to face Navas, Celso Borges, excuse me if I butchered his name, of Costa Rica, Honduras, Jamaica, which is a threat. Listen, I'm just tell you right now, Jamaica is a big threat. Trinidad, Cuba, Honduras, uh, uh, Panama. We're talking about teams that are literally looking to make their way back in. Jamaica has not been to the World Cup since 1998. Trinidad has not made it back to the World Cup since 2006 when Dwight York was captain, I believe. Panama has not made it back since 2018. Since 2018. And let me tell you this. Honduras has not made it back in God knows how long. Costa Rica, I mean they were in the 2022 World Cup and got eliminated. But I'm pretty sure many people, especially you guys who are watching, understand where I'm getting at. Some of these players who have not made it, have not done this ever, they're going to know what it's like to face these kinds of teams. But with this list as a whole, I'm gonna have to maximize it. I'm gonna have to maximize it more. I respectfully and honestly don't know if this list is a good list. I truly do not know. I mean, of course you got great name. Of course you got names that have made it back into the qualifiers list for the after a long time. Leverton Pierre, Nazon, Pierrot, Etienne, who else? Leverton Pierre. Well, then again, they've always been in the team. And of course, you got players like and also Stefan Lopez, back in the list. I mean, it's great. But then again, didn't I make a video? Let me put this to the side. Didn't I make a video talking about Jean-Luc Bellegarde? About how he would want to play for Haiti, knowing that he won't play for France ever, probably? Like, that was the one thing that many of us wanted, was to see one of the big players who never played for us actually play for us. Like I said, and if anyone does not know who Jean-Luc Bellegarde is, he's French and Haitian. He plays for Wolves. He plays in the Premier League. He's 25 years old. Like, and I also made a list talking about other players that he should pick. Like Sebastien Lotur, who's a defender who plays for Getafe in Spain. He could have picked them. He could. He. All right. I'm gonna have to say this. Sebastien Mignier could have picked a better list. This is my opinion, and I'd be happy to be proven wrong if we, God willing, miraculously make it back to the World Cup after what would be 52 years. This year will be 50. I would be happy and glad to be proven wrong because it's my team, it's my country. I would love to be proven wrong. But as of now and as it stands, this does not look like a real strong enough team. We're supposed to be. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but I'm just gonna have to say it. Like, I'm just gonna have to say it. These are the teams that we are not just supposed to beat, but we need to beat in order to show other teams, hey, even though we don't like, hey, we can be strong. We can be a dark horse. We could be a dark horse in this qualifying. We could do something. We could make something happen in the third round by beating these teams. So, what I will say is this. I just don't think that it's good enough of a list. I'm gonna keep it a buck with Sebastien Mignier. I don't think this is good enough of a list. This is just my opinion. But then again, of course, you got players that are still that are pretty well. I mean Johnny Placide, Alexandre Pierre, Ricardo Ade, Kalenzakis, Stefan Lambez. I don't know really that much about Martin Experience. I don't know if he's actually. I'm about to make I'm about to make a big hot take or a cold take or something controversial. Something's gonna come out of my mouth that's probably gonna make sound crazy. I don't think that Martin Experience is ready yet. I don't think he's. I don't think he's ready. With all due respect, not taking anything away from him, I'd say give him time to work more and more and more to progress to where he could truly take his place in the team. They probably should have put Sebastien Lotier in his place or replace him with Duclacroix. But Figgins Clerville, I really don't know much about Figgins Clerville. Midfield, I really do not know much, but I do know that Schnee Lorenz Lebrun, I think he's a good pick, a very good pick. They should have put Schneider Bogelin or somewhere else or someone else in the attackers list. I don't know much about Brian Labissiere. Let me see if I can look him up. Brian Labissiere. Okay, here he is. Um, he was born in France. He has played for the Haitian national team. Okay, okay. I'm gonna see if I can look at his player profile on Transfer Market. So I'm gonna pull this guy up real quick. All right. So, okay. So of course he plays in the third division, SAS Epinal. He's 27 years old. He plays attacking midfield, has a right foot, and he played for the French under 16 team in 2012, and he has been picked in the under 20 and under 23s, but never played for either team, and also made his debut on May 30th, 2018, and has only played one match. To be honest, with all due respect, he also played for PSG. That's cool, but Anyways, what I will say is that I think that they could have probably made better picks. I think they probably could have done a bit. I think he could have done a better job with picking his players because with all due honesty, I don't know if this is a strong enough list. I said it dozens of times. I hate repeating myself, but this is what always happens. I really don't know if this is a strong enough list, but like I said, I repeat, would love to be proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong. Cause I can guarantee you, I can definitely see that they are that they are talented players, very talented players. But do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think some of these players are actually ready to take on a mission such as this? Like, and do you think that the players that he picked are right, or he probably should have picked some players that are better? That is my question that I want to leave you all with. But yeah, let me excuse me. Let me just go back. Let me just go back to that list. Yeah, that's all that I have. I mean, I really do not know if this is a strong enough list. I don't know. I don't know. But you know what? Like I said many times before, I'd be I'd be proud to be proven wrong. I'd be happy to be proven wrong solely for the fact that like this is something that some these are some this is it. I think this I hate when this happens. I'm just going to have to say this for real. This could be the last chance that some of these players will ever even see a World Cup qualifier again. Maybe, maybe, maybe. But then again, God forbid, I hope it isn't. But you see where I'm coming from. Like myself as a fan, myself as a long time supporter of the Haitian national team, an avid supporter since 16 years old, since 2019, since the miraculous Gold Cup could have been glorious run. I want to see something like this happen. Many of us Haitians have been waiting for a golden opportunity for us to make it back to the World Cup like this again since 74. And I really want to be optimistic, but this list is just not it's not cutting it for me. It's not cutting it for me. I think the manager could have picked better players, could have done a way better job with the list. I think he could have done way better. Way better. But that's all that I have. Let me know what you guys think. Was the list that he picked good? Like, excuse me, do we have nothing to worry about? Or is there a lot to worry about? Is this list perfect? Or or he could have picked way better players? Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to pretty much the first ever episode of Let's Talk Football. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, especially when it's almost 10:45 p.m. 10:41 actually. But yeah, that's all that I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And also, if you see this being uploaded tomorrow, hope you all have a good day. Thank you guys.